Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Monday, July 12th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. Looking forward to doing coloring tonight. Looking forward to chatting with you guys. Love it, love it, love it. Welcome to all my Facebook peeps who come in and chat. Welcome to all my Facebook peeps who lurk and watch and hopefully learn something. And welcome to my YouTube viewers. Good to see everybody. So do me a favor, when you drop in the room, say something right away so that I know. Hi Sarah, there you go. Melba, hello. Finally, it took me 5 starts to get it working where I could see comments. So good to see everybody. I hope everybody's doing okay. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom out. Okay. So I don't have any announcements. I've got a lull on contests right now, but I did get Happy Mail. And I want to show you guys something which I thought was actually really interesting. Oh, Sarah, you got Happy Mail today. Good, good. So I decided to get some colored charcoal pencils because I want to show you some projects done in charcoal pencil. But I want to show you something because I thought this was really interesting. Hi, Sandy. Oh, Melba says she's actually watching tonight. She's got a bad headache, took some meds, so I'm just relaxing instead. Oh, Melba, I'm so glad you choose us to relax. Thank you for choosing me. That's great. So here's what I want to show you. Like I said, I'm getting charcoal pencils because I want to show you some coloring ideas with them. And I got 2 different brands. And the reason that I did that was because I figured that there would be different colors in each different box. Zoom in. So imagine my surprise. Oh, Sarah says she got 50 miniature gnomes, oceans, mythical creatures, and Hello Autumn. Oh, good. I'm glad you got Hello Autumn. Good. So imagine my surprise when both boxes basically, well, they did contain the same pencils. Zoom in. Let me get my reflection off of that. So we have Mark Art on this side, and this side is Miss Love, M-I-S-L-O-V-E. And what I want to show you is these pencils are 100% identical. Now, the only difference is that the Miss Love brand, look at this, has a number, CT012, CT, yeah, 012, and the mark art has no label. The gold brand is downed a little bit. Oh, Sandy says Hello Autumn is still. They've labeled them differently. And they've put these the same marking. Now, interestingly enough, the core on this, I'll look, Melba, and see if the price is different. We'll see how the core is. But the colors are the same, basically. So, here I thought I was going to have two different ranges of colors. I don't. I am not going to return them because, number one, I hate to return stuff. To me, that's a waste. Especially when it's something as small as this. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Let me pull up my Amazon and take a look real quick. All right, I'm not finding my Amazon app right now, but I recall that they were basically the same price. Oh, there it is, Amazon. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, the Must Love, MISULOVE, was $7.99 with a that included, it said, a $2 savings. So it was $7.99, and the other ones were the Mark Heart was $8.80. So 81 cents difference. Now, I did specifically look at the pictures, and I thought that I saw that the colors were different because I really did check that out, but they were not. Now, I've listed both of these in our affiliate, and like I said, I'm going to be doing some project with colored charcoal pencils. Coloring projects, that's on the horizon. But we do know that this happens, that different, one company will make different brands of pencils. So I'm sure the quality is going to be the same, basically. So I just wanted to let you know that. Sandra, hello. Oh my gosh, good to see you. So I just want to let you guys know, it's no biggie deal. I think the quality will be just fine. I mean, gee, probably, made in the same factory, unless the companies told them to make it differently. All right, so these will be future projects with charcoal pencils with coloring. Sandra, how have you been? I was thinking about you the other day. Zoom out. Okay, topic number 2. I've been working on this project for you. Fantasia by Nicholas Chandra Ayanta. And I will be doing this project out of the book. Stacy! Hi, Stacy! Oh my gosh! And I was thinking about you too, you and Sandra. Can you hang with us tonight, Stace? See, I gotta start thinking about you guys. Well, it's like I don't already. But Melba, Sandra, and Stacy, I was thinking about all three of you guys today. Or not today, but within the last few days. So Sandra and Stacy and Melba, catch us up on what's going on with you while I'm yakking away here. Okay, so this is the project that I'm working on. I'm working on with alcohol markers. And I will be coloring this project for you, but I wanted you to see how really great, I mean, look at the gray, how cool that looks on his shirt, coat, jacket, whatever you want to call it. Zoom in. So as you can see, the alcohol is a lot more vibrant. Now the beard I did in pencil because I wanted that softer coloring. And I did the background. So Stacy says week 8 out of 10 of online courses for associate's degree. Oh my gosh. 100% in both algebra and English. And you were worried about what? The English. So Melba says she's been working on a conversion chart for all the brands of pencils. Oh my gosh, Melba. That is a lot of work. Yes, it is. So I've been thinking about you guys. Now, Melba, I know you've been watching in the background, haven't you? And Sandra in the UK says, I'm good, thank you. Been a really busy couple of months with family. Our lockdown has been coming to an end. So been busy doing the things we were restricted in doing, but I've been keeping up with you, ILene. XXX with a heart. Love ya. Oh, wonderful, you guys. I love you guys. And as Melba says, Stacy, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. We all are. Stacy, we've been watching your progress, this past year. So good to see you. You've been doing great. Oh, I love it when you guys can make it. Zoom out. So I also wanted to show you this little sailboat that I put in, which looks like a black speck. Stacy got to visit with her kids and the girls over the 4th. Yep. Yeah, I knew you were watching, Melba. We love ya. All right. So this is an upcoming project, guys, and those charcoal pencils are an upcoming project as well. A little different technique for coloring. Okay. Zoom out. Pearl, hello. Pearly. Melba's chatting tonight. Stacy's here. Sandra's here. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Now we just got to get Rhonda in here, Rhonda Green. Okay, so this is the book, Hello Autumn, that I've been working out a couple bucks now on Amazon. Why not if you're a Prime member? There's Rhonda. I mean, we've watched Stacy when she's been doing DoorDash while she's watching us. You know, not while she's watching, but you know what I mean. All right. So glad to see everybody. Stacy says, thank you all so much, ILene. Ask and you shall receive. I'm not kidding. I was thinking about Sandra and Stacy, wondering how Melba was doing. Rita, hello. How cool is that? Hey, Rita. All right, we were having fun last night, working on the sofa and pillows. Zoom in. Zoom in. Yes, ma'am, a purple chair. And I think it was Pearl that said I better make the sofa the same color as the chair. The gang is all here. That's right. I am so delighted everybody is here. I really am. And Stacy, I'm hoping that once you're done with your classes, you can be here more often. And Sandra, I mean, you know what, 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK? So Pearl said, I spent today in the visitor lounge at McLaren Hospital. Jerry had to stay the night as his procedure was late. This afternoon, the good news is all the wires from the pacemaker are attached in the heart where they should be. Good. Hubby was so fearful that he may have stretched his arm and pulled the wires loose. Okay, but he didn't. All right. Amen. Thank you, God. And God is awesome. He's watching over everybody. And he's very happy when we talk to him. Stacy says the next big tackle is the registry exam. You guys rock. Beautiful. We are delighted to hear that everything went well. Okay, so let's get this sofa colored up. Well, Stacy, I hope you can take some time and relax and color with us maybe. So Pearl says, I really like the woodwork on the chair and couch, ILene. Yeah, I listened well. I'm awesome too. Hi, Wanda. I forgot, Wanda, Monday you don't work. But you got my text, right? Okay, so I'm going ahead and putting the purple on the couch. Wanda, Sandra is here, Stacy is here, Melva is here. And then I'm going to go ahead and shade. Wanda, did you get my text about the pencils? I wasn't thinking when I said that you were at work today. Okay. So I'm going ahead and darkening. Oh, Wanda, don't be jealous. That's not why I sent that to you. I just wanted to confirm that you'd be happy with your purchase. I may pull them up and show them tonight. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going ahead and shading. And you see how I'm leaving these lines in here? We're doing fabric here. And I'm going to shade here. Oh, Pearl, don't make me put more buttons on the front. Really? Oh no, Sandra and Pearl are ganging up on me now. All right, so we put in our circle. I'll let those dry. You know me, I'll smudge them. Yeah, you guys all need to catch up. Oh, now see, that wasn't so bad. Listen to this. And then let's go ahead and shade in this couch. Zoom out. And then we've got to get that turquoise blue in there. And don't forget to dab your finger on your marker to get rid of that little yellow water. Zoom in. Zoom in. And Sandra K from Canada, welcome. I'll tell you what, this is like old home week for everybody. Now, if your pencil disintegrates like that and chips, don't worry about it. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of shading with my gray. Yeah, I'll bet you Stacy, the pets are spoiled rotten. Everybody's fussing over them, aren't they? So I'm putting in just a little bit of shading around the outside of the button. And again, I know it looks wonky close up, but trust me. When you get out there at normal distance, it looks really good. Zoom out. Alright, so let's take a look at this whole thing while we're doing it. Zoom out. Zoom out. Oh, there you go, Sandra. She says the lamp behind the chair there looks a good candidate for turning it into a Tiffany lamp. What do you think? Yeah, I can do that. Pull what down, Wanda? Zoom in. Okay, so Sandra, yeah, I do that every once in a while. Wanda, I color off camera. Sandra suggested Tiffany lamps. Zoom in. Zoom in. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Zoom in. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up now. So that ink can dry. Very, very simple addition, guys. See, Sandra, we need you to pop in here more often. Okay, so we got that side done. Let me slide over. Cool. We'll let that dry. Now, what I want you to notice too, let me slide over to the first lamp. Notice how on this side I've got a lot more panels than I do on these two. I did that for a reason, because I don't want it to look too uniform, right? We've talked about this quite a bit. Zoom out. All right. So I will let that dry. Zoom out. So let's see what we can do with the rest of this. I'm almost thinking, let's have some fun with that. I think I'm going to carry that Tiffany design a little further. Why not? We'll put some inlay on here. Okay. So Stacy says this picture feels like the Golden Girls to you. Yeah. All right, let's get this other chair colored up. Now, on this one, we'll just go ahead and put some cloth ripples. And we'll have a nice, I think I'm going to go with, I don't know yet what I'm going to do with that one. Thinking about a light green or a blue. Zoom in. See, Sandra, this is why you need to be showing up more often. All right. Now the thing you need to keep in mind is that by making all of this furniture the lighter wood color, you don't want to get too dark with your furniture. Now, I really like the wood look on this stuff because it's a combination to imply outdoorsy stuff, but that it's substantial enough to be really comfy. Melba says she's proud of me that the green is a compliment to purple. I knew that. Thank you, Melba. And I'm going ahead and putting in my shade to give me my textures. Now, I've shaded with the same color, and I want to keep this chair looking, you know, not too heavy, for lack of a better word. So when I add, does anyone else like your idea? I'm sorry, Wanda, I missed it. What was your idea? I thought you'd like that, Melba. Oh, the Tiffany lamp colors could match the flowers. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm sorry, Melba, I missed it. Or, Wanda, I missed it. You guys know better than that to think I'm just going to blow off an idea. Okay, now in this case, I am not going to add a second green to this. So, you know, there's always an exception to the rule. I'm happy with the way with this chair is coming out with my darkening of the edges and my lines. So I'm also going to take a little bit of white and lighten up my areas here. A couple of them. And that globe still does look terrific, doesn't it? You guys fell in love with that last night. So for anybody that wasn't here, none of these lines were on this globe. So I went ahead and drew in a little bit of land mass. And then added the sea and showed you guys how to tint that, and then add the green and the tan. Okay. Zoom out. So this is the surface now that these plants are sitting on. Zoom in. zoom in. Yeah, you're right, Sandra. The green chair does look soft and comfy, and that's what I wanted. When you add white on top of that, like I did, usually when you add white to what's to be a fabric, it comes out looking cushy. Okay, so I wanted basically a neutral color for the surface top here. So that's why I'm using this gray. Dark green and dark purple checkered pillow. Yeah. So I'm going to pop in with my zoom in, with my markers. Hey Rebecca, welcome. So Wanda says she got 2 new PDF books today, one birds and the other butterflies. Ooh, cool. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but I'm going back with my marker. And I'm making the centers a little darker. Yeah, Wanda, go ahead and list the links to your books. Share the information. And Wanda, your flowers were absolutely beautiful. I think the colors look great. I still think you're too critical of yourself, sweetie. Okay, everybody see that little dark from Life Escapes, their grayscale? And they're all month their books are 75% off. Cool. Wanda, will you please post that in the group? That the books are 75% off, and put the link to it, please. Okay, so there's dark green. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? That's a very good savings. And Life Escapes, oh, they're fun. Wanda, you are your worst critic. Rhonda says that the hummingbird and floral picture is one of her favorites. Oh, pretty purple and green, guys. Look at this. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. All right. Da-da-dum. Okay, Stace, I'll wait on the lamps. Zoom in. Okay, so I'm going to go with a light gold here on this little ledge. Keeping basically with the theme of the room. And I missed an area with gray. Zoom in. Hi, Clarissa. So good to see everybody tonight. Well, Sandra, I'm coloring it in. No, the rug's down here, so I'm coloring this in as the side of this area right here, where the plants are sitting. And that's the ongoing discussion that we've been having about this piece, is that the author is not clear on what some of the stuff is. So we've had to figure our way through it. I don't know, to me that this is kind of like a 60s, I don't know, 60s, 70s. Oh, Wanda, that's wonderful. Thank you for posting that stuff. All right, now I'm going to tint this gold with a little bit of brown, because I just want to tamp that down just a little bit. So I am barely touching this. Oh, a ballerina book. Oh, I love ballerina. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of an edge to this on the bottom, just to clarify between the rug and this wall. And that way it distinguishes between the two. And I didn't touch the Tiffany lamp stays. All right, let's get this little mark out of the way. All right, Tiffany lamps. Tiff, 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 tiff. All right. I am going to use my water-based markers for these. And Wanda, I'm going to go with some brighter colors on this, as opposed to picking up the colors of the flowers. Okay, Sandra, I'm being careful. Okay. And I had a little mix with my blue and my yellow, so I'm going to carry that through and make it the green. Zoom out. Zoom out. And then I'm going to take a gold metallic pencil, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, and I'm going to make the stand gold. And I'm not going to worry in this case about coloring in any really dimension to it because it looks fine. All right, let me neaten up my edges here. All right, so let's pop over to our other one here. And you know what, guys, just for giggles and laughs and to show anybody that doesn't have markers, I'm going to color this side in pencil. Zoom in. I try to cover all the bases for you guys because I know that not all of you have your markers. Alright, let's pull a couple of darker colors. And this way you guys can see the difference between using pencil and using marker. And actually, in this case, I like the pencil a little better. You guys will need to tell me what you think. Yeah, Stacy says she likes the pencil better. And then my gold pencil for the stand. Now, I would not recommend, guys, that when you're doing this, that you do it both ways in the same picture. But I wanted to show you how that would look. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of white pencil and I am going to soften my colors with it. Just a little bit. Again, up to you. There you go. Zoom out. And there you can see the difference. The lamp on the right is a lot sharper. Than my marker side. So there's the difference for you, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and do our glass now down in the, that I'm putting in these doors. And what I want you to see on here is you want your center glass. You really couldn't do it on the lamps because it was so teeny tiny. But you want your centers to be a little lighter. And that's going to give you that stained glass look. Now, I'll get to that in a second with this green. And as you can see, I'm not going with a lot of colors. Okay. Now, at this point, you want that stained glass look. And we can do that in one of two ways. You can do it with your eraser, or you can do it with your white pencil. Everybody see how that's picking that up? Now I'm wiping off my white pencil in between changing colors on this. And you guys see how as soon as you put that lightness in the center, that makes it look like the stained glass. Now, you can also, if you want, zoom in. In this case, I'm going to take a slightly darker green and just gently edge that. Check that out, guys. So if you've ever wondered how to do stained glass, and notice that I'm allowing a little bit of that green to smudge in the center. Any questions about that? Zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, let's go ahead and get this table done. Zoom in. And I'm going to shade the front a little bit darker. And then we're going to go ahead and color up the wine glasses. Zoom in. Little purple, little bit of red. And we'll blend that together. Very quick, light blend. And then my Arteza pen will go ahead and put my shine on there. Just a little bit. Remember guys, when you pay attention to the detail like this, that's what really, really makes your piece. Now, let's see here. I've got that white a little farther than what I want on that first glass. I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and scrape off what I don't want. There we go. Better. Zoom out. Ah. Alrighty. Questions, comments? Zoom in. So color up the books. And I certainly get it that it can be a little cumbersome in doing detail like this, but again, so worth it. It really is. Rebecca says, I'm taking the advice about the detail to heart. I'm going over all the wood grain in the picture I'm working on so that it really pops. I even tagged ILene in the post. Excellent. All right. Oh, sorry. Zoom in. Zoom in. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put this black part on this book. And if you'll remember, I drew this in, this little label part, and I drew in the lines for the pages. I think I drew in this part for the book. I could be wrong. Okay, let's move down to these books here. And just to be consistent, I'm going ahead and coloring in the sides of these books black. Now, you don't have to, of course. If you want to color a green book, for example, and then make like a gray label on it, that's fine. But color it something and coordinate it. Ah, the pen's being difficult. Zoom out. Zoom out. All right. This happens to be, what is this? This is a shuttle art pencil. And welcome to everybody that's popping in. Okay, white pencil on top just to soften that and give it a nice soft bookish look. So I'm not seeing everybody that's coming in the room. People are saying hi, Kim. Hello, Kim. I can't see people who enter. I believe that you guys that are in the room can. Okay, so a little bit of marker here. Smudge with my finger. And for anybody that's new, please don't be shy to say hello. Okay, and I'm going to darken this blue a little bit. So this is my marker over pencil. Now, the benefits of doing that is when you color with pencil and put marker on top of it, you're putting your marker on top of the wax that's in the pencils, and that allows you to move that marker around. That's the cool part. So I'm going to put a little green on here just to distinguish this. And then this book we can make an orangey color if you want, orangey brown. And then I'm going to take an orange and accent this. And again, new people in the group, please don't be shy about saying hello, really. Ask questions. This is why I broadcast live. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of, let me turn you slowly so I don't give you a vertigo, make you dizzy. I'm going to take a little gray and put a little bit on the end, okay? Same here with my books up here. There we go. You guys realize we're almost done with this? Sandy says she's excited with how our pick is coming out. Good. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, I'm seeing a little spot where my pillow is coming through with the turquoise. So I gotta put that in. There we go. Yeah, Annie's not cooperating. Annie's the name of my camera, guys, just in case you were wondering what that means. Annie's been pretty good lately, though. And Annie is actually, my camera is the namesake of a cat that I had. She was an Abyssinian. And Abyssinians, like Siamese, are just full of personality. So her new name became Annie, stop that. So Sandy says she's working on the same picture but a little behind, which is fine, but leaving sun and water for last. All right. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Love those lamps. Okay. Questions, comments so far? And I'll be switching over to my other pictures shortly. All right, zoom in. Zoom in. See, there it goes again, working. Zoom in. Zoom in. All right, so I'm going ahead and keeping the tables a relatively neutral color. And that's because we have so much color in the rest of this. But I am going to take a little bit of blue. Rhonda, do not worry about keeping up. Remember, wait, look, this goes to video. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of blue in here. Everybody see how I'm doing that? Rhonda, I don't want you to rush through this. And I'm also going to highlight with my blue around the edge here. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to smooth that with my finger. Or you can use a blending pencil, or you can use a white pencil. Up to you. Oh yeah, Sandy, everything that I do goes to video. So yeah, yes. Go to keywords and type in keyword sunset, and it'll pull up the video. Even better, type in keyword. When you put in keyword, put hello autumn, and it will bring up the book. Everything is there from day one. Okay, so black pen on the edge, just a little bit. In the upper right hand corner of the group is a little magnifying glass. That's your search. And when you click on it, it searches everything in the group. Zoom out. No, Sandy, they're in, the videos are here on Facebook and YouTube. It goes to video here on Facebook, and I upload it to YouTube. What do you guys want me to do with the rug? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, not with that pen, I am going to put in a couple lines. Oval design. I think I'm just going to hint at a floor. Zoom out. Oh, let's see what we can do with that floor. Oh, Wanda, you did. You decided to brighten up your colors on your hummingbird? Okay. So I've got a little bit of an orange tint to this. Now remember, if you don't like a color that you put on, you cover it with a color that works with it. And it's not that I don't like the orange, it's that I'm actually going to then put a little brown on top of it. And notice that I'm going to put a little bit of shadow by the chair. And I'm going to put a very, very light brown on top. We don't need a lot of color. We've got a lot of color in this whole piece. Zoom in. And you don't want this to compete with the rest of this. Everybody see how I'm doing that? Zoom out. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little shadow on here. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my white pencil, after I've cleaned the tip off, and I'm going to go over that entire floor. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh. And you know I'm healthy because I sneeze 3 times. That's my normal. And again, guys, I didn't want a lot of color on that floor. Just as Sandra said, a little hint. I'm just using a little bit of brown just to darken in that area. Oh. Bless you, 3 for letter. Thank you. Zoom out. What do you think? Now, couple of corrections that I need to make. My yellow is brighter in the center here than it is anywhere else. So that means I either need to lighten it or I need to make it consistent with the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken in my yellow towards the bottom. Either way is correct, or is fine, I should say. I could have lightened it as easily as coloring in. Now, just like Wanda is doing with her hummingbird, she's going back and she's darkening the hummingbird on her picture. When you finish something like this, or get close to finishing, this is where you can start looking at your piece and then making those little tweaks that you need to make. Zoom in. Anybody have any questions about that? Oh, much better. Zoom out. Yeah. Okay. Now, nobody's asked me about the flowers in the lower right-hand corner that I didn't color. So I'm going to do a little experiment. Yeah, the darker yellow does make the sun stand out. Exactly. Okay, so I got some silk flowers from Amazon. Now, these little puppies, they take forever to come in, like a month. So I'm assuming they're from China, whatever. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to cut off the stem that sticks out. Now you can't go too far with it because you got to leave enough for that little base thing. And I'm going to add a few of these in the lower right-hand corner. Let's see here. So let me play with these colors. We don't need very many of them. Just enough to cover up our area here. So let me go ahead and pop the glue on here. And you don't need very many of these, guys. And if you need to cut off that little stem on the bottom to flatter, go ahead and do that. Because by the time you put the glue down, it'll keep the flower together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little more glue. To paste down the petal parts themselves. Now again, if this isn't your cup of tea, that's fine. I get it. But I've got to show you these options. So I'll be playing with this. Let's see here. And if you want to take one of these apart and just use it for the background, that's fine too. And what I will also be doing, notice this yellow one is sticking straight up. So I'm going to put some glue in between and push that down onto the blue. Now you're going to have to move them around a little bit until you're happy with where they're sitting. And if you're following me with this, make sure that you still show your little pot at the bottom. Okay? Questions? Now you're going to have to poke with these a little bit and get that glue to stick down. But once you get it, it looks really cool. What do you guys think? Sandra says lovely. And you're going to have to wrestle with them a little bit just to keep your petals flat or down a little bit. But you don't want to make them too flat. Questions, comments? And I'm just using a pencil to move them around a little bit. Really, you should just use something else so you don't get glue on your pencil, but it was handy. Zoom out. Zoom out. There you go. And if you have a little bit of flour sticking out, go ahead and grab your pencil and just color it in. Questions, comments? So there you go. There's an idea for you. Okay, let me move to the second page. And don't be afraid to bunch your flowers up like I'm doing, guys, because remember, it's a floral arrangement on the picture. There we go. Now I got it. And what you can do, when you got your arrangement like I do, stick your glue applicator in between and goop your glue in there. Because remember, it dries clear. Alrighty. Now, minus any tweaks, after the fact tweaks, I am declaring this piece done. Questions, comments? And again, guys, notice that I've bunched the flowers up in the corner so that they don't take over the whole piece. But there you go. So there's some ideas for you. Okie dokie. I think we got a good do on this one. I'm pretty happy with it. Is anybody having heart attacks over adding the flowers? Or do you like it? Now you can go to Michael's, and I'm sure you can pick this stuff up, these florals. I don't know how expensive they are. Like I said, I ordered them off of Amazon. Okay. We're good. Next picture. Zoom out. I'm gonna put my knife away before I cut myself. We were playing with this garden picture. Same book. Different techniques. Annie, hi. Annie Banani. I was just talking about my cat named Annie. Loved her to pieces, Abyssinian, beautiful personality. Got into a lot of things. Annie, did you see my finished picture? I don't know when you signed on or if you've been watching. Zoom out. There it is, Annie. With silk flowers in the right-hand corner in the vase. Good night, Miss Stacy. Okay, and I'm broadcasting for a half hour more. So Annie, when you get a chance, oh, I'm glad you liked it, or like it. Hey, we even have Tiffany lamps. Look at that. That was Sandra's idea. Okay. I've been working on my little picnic table, or picnic scene. Yeah, Sandra had that really good idea about the Tiffany lamps. So last night I used my alcohol markers to do the cloak, and we were debating back and forth about what part this was. So I'm going to end the debate and make it part of the cloth. Zoom in. Oh, Annie, you are welcome. I thought you'd get a kick out of seeing that. Did I leave it on long enough for you to see it, or do you want me to put it back up again? Okay, so we've decided that this is a runner that goes across the table and comes back down. This part is the chair. Let me know, Annie, if I left it on long enough for you. Nope, you saw it. Okay. Colored the pumpkins for you. And then we played around, like I said, with the poncho, blanket, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So like I said, I'll be on for another half hour. I hope everybody can hang out. Sandra, I hope you can hang out in the UK. Zoom in. So I'm going to go ahead and add a gray tint to this hat. Okay, Sandra, I mean, if you can't, that's fine, but you know, I haven't seen you in so long. I love having you here. Besides, who else is gonna suggest Tiffany lamps? But I'm not gonna put one in this one, though. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple of streaks already on the hat to give it our depth and dimension. Well, Sandra, you just got to set your alarm and stumble in and get your coffee or tea or warm milk and some biscuits and watch, and then go back to bed. Okay, everybody see how I'm putting in this gray. I wish I could get JoJo to come in. She's, you know, she's in Australia. What time is it in Australia?
In Canberra, Australia, it's 12:32 p.m.
Oh my gosh, it's 12:30. She should be in here. Okay, everybody see now how I put this gray on? And now I'm going to put a light green on here over the gray. And this will make sense in a minute. Now I'm going ahead and darkening my brim a little bit. I want you guys to get more comfortable with blending your colors. So for example, when you put a gray underneath a green like this, it gives you a whole different color. Now you've got to make sure that your pencils play well with each other. And what that means is some brands don't work well with others. And you'll start to see what they are. Okay, everybody see now how I'm getting this streaky? Excuse me. Sandra, text Jojo and tell her to get in here. Okay, everybody see now how I'm getting now? This effect with the gray, with the green on top. And it's making this hat look felty. Is that a word? Don't anybody look that up, because it probably isn't. Now, these little pieces that you're seeing on top here, the pencil brands are fighting each other a little bit, and we're getting some wax bloom. But that's okay because it's creating the effect that I want. Everybody see how cool this hat's looking? And see, I'm putting that streak in right there. That is deliberate. Oh, no, no, no. You don't have to blend with similar colors. But you do need to blend with colors that will give you the effect that you want. So I knew that putting the gray underneath this green would work. And see, this gray is causing this green to streak a little bit. And that's what I want, because that gives us that felty look. See it? Does that make sense? This happens to be a Brutfuner pencil for the green, and the gray was an Arteza. And again, don't worry about your little chunks of pencil that happen to be coming off. You brush those away. Isn't that cool? So there's how you color in a felt hat. And Sandra, to answer your question, gray can be a really great base color, the light gray, just like I did here. Now, I happen to like that little, I love my Brutfunners. And I just bought the 520, I hope so, because I bought that 520 set. Wanda, will you chime in, please, as to what you think about the Brutfunners? And Sandra, I always think of this when I think of you. Remember I did that felt hat for you in the Nutcracker book? I had so much fun, and I did the satin bow. And then if you want to emphasize your white a little bit, use your white pencil. And Wanda, I think we already asked you, do you have a preference of the round over the square? I can't help it, Sandra. Every time I do a felt hat, I think of you. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because we were talking about Victorian hats. Remember that? Okay, now, I'm going to put some black dots on here. And Wanda, will you refresh my memory as to what the difference is between the square and the round? The 520 set are the round, by the way. Okay. Now, obviously, you don't have to put these dots on if you don't like it, but I like what it does with the hat. Zoom out. Okay. Gunk. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here she comes, Miss America. Zoom in. Okay, I'm going to put a little gold coloring on this, and you'll see why in a second. This is why I'm glad that you're staying, Sandra. And I'm going to take a little bit of brown and just very, very lightly, I mean butterfly kiss lightly, to tone down that gold. And you'll see why in a second. Okay, now I bought a while back a bag full of teeny tiny pebbles. Yeah, I'm there with you about the colors, Wanda, about ordering them for colors and shades. I'm right there with you, Wanda. Now this is just something fun I thought I would add to the hat. There's 520 different colors, Sandra, in the set. I just got mine today. Good night, Clarissa. Clarissa, did you learn something tonight? Did you have fun? Okay, there we go. I can work with these. Yeah, I'll tell you what. When I get done gluing on these stones, Sandra, I'll open my package that I got and show you. Guys, these pencils. Clarissa, I'm so glad you learned something, and I'm glad you had fun, and I hope you enjoyed just sitting and listening. Okay. Oh, you want to see them? Okay. Wanda, you can just say ILene instead of ILene Vick each time if you like. It's up to you. I'd be more than happy to show you the packaging. They came really well packed. They had styrofoam in the box. And heavy. I bet you my UPS guy hates me. It's either UPS or... yeah, I think it's UPS. Okay, so give me 2 seconds to secure these, because if I don't, they will end up scattered all over, and that would be yuck. Okay, glue. Not... well, the box was, let's see, about 10 by 15. Wanda. Okay, so let's put the glue on here. Now, again, guys, when you add things to your pages, I don't want you to be gratuitous about it. Meaning, I don't want you to add something, okay? It's really got to fit. So what I did is I laid down a swatch of glue, and then I dipped my toothpick in the glue, and that's what I pick up my little stones with. Or pebbles, I should say. And I absolutely do not worry about the glue showing, because it dries absolute clear. That's what I love about it. Hold on, I gotta roll, there we go, get the flat side down. So you're gonna get the oh-hoo-hoos, Sandra? There we go. And then I'm just going to jostle my little stones around. Don't get super picky with them, but make them look good. There we go. Excuse my arm. Zoom out. A little bit of glue on my end stones there. Zoom out. So that's how that's looking. Now, it looks pretty wonky right now because we don't have stuff colored around it, but I am anticipating that it's going to look good. All right, let me pull out my pencils so you guys, Wanda, so you can see them. Love you, Wanda. You're such a benefit to this group, and I'm so glad you're part of it. Okay. I think so, Rhonda. What did I miss? Rhonda, did I miss something that you said? I'm so sorry if I did. Okay, now, this looks pretty wonky right now with those stones sitting on there, but trust me, when we get in our colors, I think it's going to look good. Okay, let me pull out my pencils. Well, Rhonda, please back up and tell me what you said. All right. So let me move my camera out, zoom out, zoom out. All right. Give me a second and we'll get those boxes out for you so you can see them. Rhonda, please tell me what you said. Okay, let me move this. All right. Let me move my camera up as high as I can. So you can see. Oh, okay. Rhonda was saying you love your Brutfuner pencil, the square ones. Only have a BFF 24 right now, but we'll be getting more there like butter and blend great. Okay. I'm sorry I missed that. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, all your comments are important. If I miss it, please don't not repeat. Okay, so Wanda, they come in with this cute little handle, okay? And they came in the box side by side like this. Let's see if I can get any higher. Okay, well guys, I take everybody's comments very seriously, so if I miss it, repeat or tell me. Okay, so there it is. And here's the front. You get a pink and a green box. So let me move one of them off. And they open up like this. You pull them up and open. And here are the swatch seats. And here are the pencils. So it says it's got odd and even colors. So this is R26. So these are obviously the evens. This is L14, which they call a bright red. The cores look really good. They're centered, which is what you want. Right, one box is odd, one is even. Wanda, are you calling me odd? So there's the first tray. No, you can't see them easily. They're very teeny tiny. Now this says R5. Hey, it took me a long time to earn that odd name. I'm not sure of the numbering yet, but they do all have color names. Well, they're just, Sandra, they're just numbered odd and even. I don't know honestly why they split them up like that. So here's the first tray. Okay, Wanda, hold on a minute. I got myself a Dynamo Letra tag, and what I've done is I've gone through and I've numbered all my pencils myself. So just to let you know, that is a idea for you too. Okay, so there's the next tray, and then there's this tray. Oh gosh, more greens. I do not need greens. I have green pencils coming out of my ears. So there's more greens. Okay, Wanda, that's great. I just wanted to let you know. And then we've got blues. And then purples and browns, I guess. Purples and reds. Good grief. This goes on forever. Okay, let me see about these numbers. That says V21. That's an odd. But the other number that I read to you was even. So honestly guys, I don't know exactly. I'd have to look at them closer. See, this is V13. Everybody see that? So I'm not really sure what they're calling odd and even. Now, Wanda, I don't know if you can hear this. When I pulled up these pencils, listen to this. You'll see if you can hear this. It snaps, they snap in. Did you hear that? So they are packed like ridiculously well. Okay, so there's the browns and silvers or golds. And grays and blues. Yeah, sit tight, guys. That's just one box. Oh my gosh. More grays. Oop. Gosh, this isn't even the last one. Greens and blues. And a boatload of browns. That the last one? Yeah, that's the last one here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trays of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 260. So 10 trays of 26. Okay. So that's the first box. Let me put that away. And here is the second box. Yeah, those last 4 trays, I agree with you. I think they were metallics and gemstones. Gemmy type colors. Okay, so here's the second box. And you get another doohickey here. So, greens and reds. I mean, these things are packed beautifully, Wanda. Purples. This looks like it's a metallic. Yeah. Wanda says I'm going to have to buy $75 worth of pencil cases to hold them all. Blues. Oh, I love the smell of these. New pencils. More greens. More shades of purple. More shades of purple. More greens, blues bluish greens. Yeah, pencil heaven, you better believe it. Browns, oranges. Here's one called Hawaiian Sunset. Can you see that? Fudge sickle. I love it. Okay, let's talk food. Grays. Well, this says Brittany Blue, whatever that is. Harbor Blue. After Dark. Yeah, I am glad you mentioned them. Here's a color called Fudge. And then this is the last tray. Gingerbread. Here's one called Butter Rum. Oh great, let's talk ice cream. This is Freesia. The printing is a little weird, but that's okay. This one is called 9 Iron. Yeah. So there you go. One, two, yeah, I don't need to count these again. So yeah, Wanda packed very well. I mean, these are packed ridiculously well. They snap into the case, you know, their carrying case. They're packed tight in the box. I'm going to separate the general colors, so I'll put all the blues together from both boxes. I'll just decide which colors are which. And then start labeling them. And then it closes up like that. So there you go. Box 1 and 2. What I'll probably do is take them out of each individual box and swatch them so I can get a general idea what the colors are. So we'll see. So Wanda, does that answer your question? I can't wait for you to get yours. Alright. Okay guys, I'm going to call it an evening. So Wanda said she put a link in the group for a swatch chart that organizes the colors nicely. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Wanda. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Wanda, you'll love them. You will love them. I think so. Okay, guys. I'm calling it an evening. Let me put my camera down to normal level. I hope you had fun. Love you guys. You know I always enjoy visiting with you and coloring with you and talking with you. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. And Sandra, I really do hope that you can come out more often. That would be great. I know it's tough for you at night, in the morning, the middle of the morning. So guys, again, joyous, joyous coloring. Guys, please be kind to each other. I know you are. Annie, you're welcome. Sandra, you're welcome. Sandy, you're welcome. Sandra, you're welcome. Yep. All right, guys. This is ILene Vick for teaching adult coloring with ILene Vick. You guys have a great rest of the evening. And I will see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. Bye.